One of the most common questions we get when it comes to choosing a paint protection film package is, which package is right for me? So we're going to give you guys some of the general guidelines we use to walk people through choosing the paint protection film package that suits their needs best. Because the film has high clarity and is clear, and we do a very good job at installing it discreetly, you cannot see it when it's installed. So you want to make sure you're only getting film in the areas that are necessary based on how you drive your vehicle or how much coverage you would like to have. If you drive your vehicle very little, if it's really just being driven around your part of town, you're not commuting or seeing a lot of highway driving or road trips, things of that nature, we typically recommend the partial front, which is again, the bumper, hood, and mirrors. Because your mileage and risk exposure is going to be a little bit lower, we just want to cover the most pragmatic, high impact areas on the front of the vehicle. If you are driving more, let's say 8,000 plus miles a year, or maybe you're just very picky and you want to make sure the entire front third, the full high impact area of the vehicle is covered, that's when you would step up to the full front. The full front again covers the bumper, hood, and mirrors, just like the partial, but it also adds in the fenders and the lights, along with all of the trim pieces that may or may not be in the bumper, depending on the car that you have. As I mentioned, if your mileage is higher, your risk exposure is higher, or if you're doing a lot of road tripping or driving long distances, that's a great situation where you might want to look at stepping into the full front. The overall shape of the front end of the vehicle and the amount of forward-facing impact area on specific panels also comes into play when you're choosing a paint protection film package. So with those considerations, along with your mileage, even if it's very low, you still may want to step into a full front if you have a vehicle like a Bentley, Tesla, or any other vehicle where the fenders wrap around to the front and present a lot of forward-facing impact area. This BMW does not have that problem. You can see the fenders end right here where the bumper wraps around. So this vehicle specifically could be a candidate for the partial or the full, depending on what level of coverage the owner is looking for, along with what their budget and their needs are. With these general guidelines and considerations in mind, one thing that's important to remember is these are not hard and fast rules. We have a lot of owners who have fair weather cars, weekend sports cars, toys, things like that, that really might see sub 500 miles a year, but they still opt into packages like full fronts, adding in rocker panels, or even doing the entire vehicle, just because it's their baby, they're very picky, and they want to make sure that everything is covered. On the flip side, we also have owners who drive 20,000 miles a year, but will still opt into the entry-level package that is the partial front because they're not super picky and they're really only concerned with the larger high impact areas on the front, bumper, hood, and mirrors. So they've got the most important parts of the front end covered and they're not looking to spend any additional money on anything else. So considerations and guidelines are great, but again, not hard and fast rules. If you have a new vehicle that you're looking to protect with paint protection film and you have more questions or you'd like to schedule a consultation, visit us at HoustonPaintProtection.com and we would be happy to help you out.